We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and we're continuing with Avernum. Escape from the pit. We leveled up, we ran all the way to town, we did some killing and stuff outside of town, and things are happening. So, let's actually go through the level up scenario. So I think what we're going to do is one more into strength and probably one more into endurance. Probably the play that I'm going to go with. Eventually, we only look like we get 1 point per level. So, I don't know. I don't know if just dumping more into strength is a good idea or not. Probably, but again, we gotta get some more HP just to make sure that we survive. So, let's see, is there anything under miscellaneous that we're going to want? Cave lore. Helps you calm hostile monsters, forage for treasure, and resist certain unpleasant magical effects. The more of this present in your party, the better the effects. Really? I don't think I want to do that, though. I'll probably just focus on this stuff, probably. Melee weapons. I have one more point to spend. Hardiness. Armor increases, reduces the damage you take from all sources, even magic, poison, and acid. It's definitely going to go that route. Looks like Mighty Blows is already taken. Good health. Increase your maximum health by 5%. Exercise and clean living enabled you to absorb more punishment than weaker warriors. You know what? Sure. Let's go that route. We'll go with good health. Alright. Feeling good about that. Our first level up is done. Let's go with our gal pal here. Good old Chimera. She's like, hey, you know what? I want more dexterity. I want to be able to pew 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 stuff better. I do not disagree that she should be doing that. What is this? Sniper gives remarkable speed with missile weapons, giving a 5% per level chance of taking a bonus shot in combat round. That's actually pretty good. More effective missile weapons have a better chance to hit and will do more damage. Okay, and then this is just increases your chance to hit. Well, that seems underwhelming. 1% per level. I'm going to go 1 into sharpshooter, and then I'm going to go over here, and we get one more into my tools. And then we have Deadeye, so I say Sure Aim seems the next good one. Increases your damage with missile attacks. Yeah. Alright, that's good. Next up, we have our priest, good old Sage, or old Saggy, as it were. Sure, we'll go more int again. I suppose we can go thrown missiles. Kind of torn, though. I'm sure I particularly like that idea. Let's skip that for now. Let's go back to the magic and miscellaneous. Arcane lore, how familiar you are with magical lore. Used to decode magical inscriptions and spells. The more in your group, the better. Helps resist mental effects. And then first aid. At the end of combat, this skill will restore some of your health and spell energy. The more opponents killed during battle, the greater the effect. The more of this present in your party, the better. So I say we do priest spells, and we do one of these, first aids. Healing focus, I'm going to say energy blessing. Seems like a good idea. Yeah. 5% increase into spell energy. And finally, good old Ava, our pew pew shooty gal. We're going to go into number 2. We got Mage Spells. And Spellcraft increases the effectiveness of all spells. Gain magic resistance. Both hostile, damage, and curses. Alright, cool. Magical efficiency enables you to focus your mind on channel mana or magic more effectively whenever you cast a spell. There's a chance that you won't spend all of the spell energy that you normally would. So I could go that route. I'm going to go 1 mage here. I am going to go with, I guess, one of these. Elemental focus. Yeah, that's what we have, so it's going to be energy blessing again. Okay, well, before we go into here, someone had made mention that there's something I probably should do, and I think I'm actually going to go and do that thing that was suggested. That is to return over here to the fort. Boom, boom, boom. And actually head back down. I didn't even think to do this. I'm not even sure that we can do this, to be honest, but yes, we can. We never went and actually talked to Rissa after having saved her. So I feel like if we go back and we talk to her, there's a pretty good chance we will get rewarded, maybe? Or at least she'll know that she can come up. Uh-oh. She's gone. Did she die? Did she disappear? Is she in the fort? Probably would have been a good idea to do all this much, much, much earlier on. That's okay. Hindsight being what it is, you know. Rissa's crew seems to be gone. We'll take a quick look around town, see if she's like sitting anywhere. Like, I have my doubts. I don't think she's actually anywhere, but you never know. Diane, I think we met every single person that we can meet. Can we open this door now? Something blocking my way, huh? Aha! Guards. Nothing we can really do in here, I don't think. So get ourselves into trouble. So let's just avoid that altogether. Yeah, I don't see Rissa. Difficulty's 5, we only have 4 in tools. Again, difficulty 5. Well, it appears there is no Rissa, unfortunately. But again, that was a good idea. I did actually like that idea a lot. Well, since we're here now, we're outside our little adventure area. What if we come over to this spot? You see in the middle of this grove of twisted trees, a huge group of gremlins. These strange bandit creatures are rare on the surface. They're very cheery, but sometimes very volatile and dangerous. Strangely, this group don't seem happy at all. In fact, they seem downright suicidal. They lay about on their backs, shaking their heads and occasionally sobbing. Approach to talk to them. As you approach, they perk up considerably. As you wonder why, they suddenly rush you, taking you by surprise. Then they recede, taking your jug of cheap wine with them. Unfortunately, after a few sips, they decide that your rot gut isn't up to their exacting standards. Insulted, they push you out of their grove. Sorry, you do what to me now? Oh, I'm attacking. You charge. This succeeds in putting smiles on their faces, but they aren't friendly. They mob you, knock you down, mock you heartily, pick your pockets, and dump you outside the grove. Apparently, I just can't do anything to them. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. There's a roaming band of cave wolves over here. Okay, you encounter a stray lost group of cave cows. Oh, they must have wandered around or away from a nearby farm. You try to round them up in the hopes of gaining a reward, but they're surprisingly nimble and stubborn. Eventually, they escape. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do to them there. Ah, there's some cave wolves. Alright, boys. And or girls. Let's get this going. Alright, gonna go ahead and hit you with some knowledge. Go ahead and hit you with a fireball. Fireball! And you guys are gonna come om-nom up on my boy. Bumpius says, "Good day, sir." Boop. Dead. Sure. Down, and what kind of damage are you going to do? 25, a little underwhelming, but not too bad, I suppose. Not really anything there. Alright. Well, we survived another group of cave wolves. Gained a little bit of experience. What do we see over here? You find an abandoned campsite. There is a human body here, heavily decomposed. He or she died violently, probably killed by something with large teeth and claws. A stained and slightly rusty sword sits on the ground nearby. Leave the item alone. Take it. I'm taking it. A bronze short sword. That is on par with what I'm already using. I will go ahead and pass that off to her, I want to say. You're using a crude dagger. Actually, let's pass it off to you. You know, that's fine. I'm fine with it. Alright, and then we go ahead and get the belt going. Didn't know if there was anything we could do in that. Do you have anything important? Nope. Do you have anything important? Not really. Okay, that's fine. You are ascending a huge craggy spire of rock, dominating this end of the huge cavern. An old road made of thick cobblestones leads up its sides. At the top of the hill you see a crumbling fortress. It has a commanding view of the enormous cavern to the west. This fort is in ruins, though you can see smoke from fires inside. It drifts up into the still air and leaves a foul gray haze around the keep. I don't know that I want to necessarily go into that place right now. It seems dangerous. Beware of bandit territory. Well, this time around, I'm just kind of looking for, like, just a few fights to get into. We've already gotten into one. Oh, what are these things? These are cave worms, is what these things are. Okay. I'm going to scoot back, and I'm going to shoot you. As you are the venomous one. And again, I suppose I'll just step here and shoot you from this spot. The rest are just regular cave worms. That's not too bad. Alright, big hit. Dead worm. Step back. Take a shot. Step back. I suppose we'll have to blast. Oops. Well, I mean, that is a thing that we did. And hold this. Alright, there we go. Good. They're attacking him. That's the dream, as always. Okay, and you're done. And I'm fine with not actually attacking. And how strong will fire bolt or bolt of fire go? 24, just under the amount that we need to finish him off. Well, I will take it, I suppose. A group of Avernum troops going. Make sure, yeah, we don't want to record it. Okay. There's more troops? What is that thing? You encounter a lone creature lost and desperate. It's a reptilian humanoid the size of an adult human wielding a large two-tined spear. So it must be one of the famous and, infamous and dangerous Slithzerikai. When it sees you, it doesn't bother to speak. Instead, it emits a vicious hiss and charges you. Oh, well, it wasn't kidding or joking at all. It just flat out smacked me in the face. Ooh, this is bad. This is a really ungood start. Take that, Slithzerikai. Here, hold this protection. I think we're going to need it. And I think I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to drop me a Call Beast. Oh my god, that hurts. Go ahead and throw a heal on our boy, Bumpius. There we go. And let's hit you with a bolt of fire. Alright, it doesn't hurt quite as bad as it did, but it still hurts pretty bad. Oh, we missed. Hold this. Nope. Alright, it's up for the bolt of fire to finish you. Only cast spells on... Oh, I was trying to hit my giant lizard. We missed. Everybody missed that round. At least it felt like it. There's nothing to grab there, so we're good to go, I guess. Okay. So Slithzerikai, and no joke. As I'm sure you guys just noticed, they kind of whooped my butt a little bit there. Alright, I'm going to move down this way. Like I said, you find the ruins of what was once some sort of farm or homestead is now burned out shell. Clearly the victim was some sort of attack. Oh, I wasn't really trying to go into that place, but I got you. You find the remains of a campfire. A group of people, probably human, camped here recently. Looking to the east, you can see that the cave wall is heavily cracked. Perhaps someone could, with care, slip through one of the cracks and might merit closer investigation. Oh. Huh. There are a lot of supplies stored here. Heaped around a cold and abandoned campsite, there's some water and goods for barter, and some nice javelins as well. You could easily search through the sacks and take everything useful. I'm taking it. I guess I got everything? Oh, there's something going on here. The already moist and sulfurous tunnels of Avernum grow even more humid in this direction. You think you're approaching some sort of fumarole or other volcanically active location. As you walk east, you see many large bats flying near the ceiling of the eastern gallery, as if they are following you or hunting you. I think it's time to back away from that. Alright, so what have we accomplished thus far? We have gone along quite a bit along this wall, and I feel like we've battled quite a few things. That makes me kind of happy, I guess. Are they, like, trying to, like, pester me? Like, what are they doing? No, they're just walking around, I guess. Nothing we can really do here or there. You can see all discovered locations on the world map. I've discovered Fort Dovno? Alright, well, I think we've done enough that it now warrants us actually going to the other town. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop by this house real quick and see what's up. Nothing? A lot of nothing. Just want one more battle. That's what I'm looking for. One more fight. Quarter 3 miles west. It's got to be something here. Just did a quick save there. Just in case. Okay, you encounter a band of Avernite soldiers. They walk stealthily from stalactite to a cluster of stalagmites to another, trying to avoid an encounter with the Slithzerikai or Nephar raiders. They look like they've seen some serious action recently. They look over you dubiously. I can say words sometimes, guys, I promise. As they walk on by, one of them says, "If you're going west, watch out. The Sliths are out there and they're tough foes." They trudge onward, looking for a safe place to camp. Alright, let's not go that way. And indeed, it does look like there are some Nephar or Nephilim banditos over here. Which I can only assume would be very bad for me to come across them. It does appear something's going down here. Alright, we're going to do a quick save. This is probably a mistake. What the heck is that? Got an apprentice and some... Alright, well, I'm just going to go hit the apprentice in the face. That was a big hit. That was a big hit too. Let's hope that our smite is enough to say good day. It is. Alright, so we took you down, whoever or whatever you were. I'm going to move up here and I'm going to drop myself a tall beast. And it's a skeleton. Ouch. Alright. Gonna slap the thug in the back, which is very cool. Let's go back here. And I guess attack this guy. I suppose I'll miss. Okay. I'm like, if they want to, they can attack us, but I do not recommend. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got with the old G. There's a robe. I'm pretty excited by that. It might be something good. A couple of crude daggers. I couldn't care less about those until I know that I can actually sell and buy some stuff. So let's go take a look now. We dealt with whatever that chicanery was. We're going to go ahead and throw the iron javelins to our boy. We got a robe or a tunic. There's Avernum, very cold. Be sure to dress up and snug warm. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and toss this over to her. I'm sure she's already got something like that. 10%, 2% chance to evade. So the tunic is just better for nothing. I thought it was going to be like a robe, but nope. Shreds of armor and broken weapons indicate that some sort of battle or ambush took place here. The blood smears on the ground are still fresh, since there's no rain down here to wash them away. Now, you aren't sure who was fighting who. I'm pretty sure I know who was fighting who. I saw them. Alright, well, as stated, guys and gals, I was looking forward to one more battle there. We found it. It is time to return. You're on a swampy outcropping in the middle of a large stagnant pool. The smell is awful. You discover a small patch of bright green moss. Alas, you don't know enough about the lore of the caves to recognize it. Alright, that's good to know. This should be our town. This is not our town. We're leaving immediately. I don't know what that is. That's our town. It's too far away. Can we get a little bit closer? The stupid cows. Alright. Alright, we're making our way into town again. We'll fully heal with all of our mana and everything else. This time around, how close are we to leveling up? Not that close, but we did do some of the murder and killing and death and stuff. A couple of guards here. You enter one of Avernum's cities. Well, they would call it a city. By Empire standards, it's a miserable collection of crumbling stone hovels perched on the shore of a black icy river. The dim green glow from the luminescent moss above gives everything an eerie look. As you enter, one of the guards mutters, "Welcome to Silvar, newcomer. Strangers are welcome here. They watch themselves. They wave you by." Alright. I am a stranger in this land, so thank you for welcoming me. I could steal their crude javelins if I wanted to. And I do want to, but I'm probably not going to. What does this sign say? Hall of Training. Ignorance cured for a reasonable fee. Alright, what are we doing in here? I could steal a crude halberd, a bronze broadsword. All sorts of stuff. Okay. I want to try stealing that. I bet that's pretty good. 22 to 88. 22 to 66 physical damage to foe near target. I feel like I could probably steal that. But we'll talk to Ephraim. This building contains a small crude smithy, mainly suitable for small work and minor repair. Several windows in the east wall help keep the acrid smoke to escape, or allow it to escape. You notice a large polished blade hanging on the west wall. A small man works at the stone counters, helping to keep the battered weaponry of Avernum in good repair, he says. "Greetings, I am Ephraim. Are you in charge of this smithy?" "Yes, you can buy or sell weapons here. Don't have much of a stock out here. It's hard to get good metal. We do our best. Can I sell you something?" Alright, looks like I can. I do have leather pants. I do have some dried meat. I have some bag of meal. I will sell you all of those. I will sell you this crude dagger. I am assuming that we're making a little bit of cash monies on it. Does it show me somewhere? Does it indicate how much I'm going to be making from it? You don't want my rocks? Well, that's unfortunate. This can be sold in the store for extra cash. This can be sold for extra cash. It doesn't look like there's anything detrimental on that side. Let's get rid of the leather armor. Crude dagger's gone. I'm gonna keep the blankets because of course I am. I'll sell all the crizzles there. Crude dagger again. And I'm gonna say, yeah. I have 612. Okay, and it shows down here that we sold it all. Very nice. Can I buy a weapon? Alright. Bronze spear, crude bow. I mean, the prices are expensive. My coins. Press the buy button to purchase. Well, I'm going to say that's fine. I'm also going to go ahead and do a quick save. I'm going to go look in this box real quick. See what you have there. Then I'm going to see if I can't steal your broadsword. I'm just curious. Did it say I was seen? Your crime was seen. Hey, well, I mean, nothing bad seemed to happen. So what happens if I walk out and talk to a guard? Are we going to get attacked or in trouble? We may small talk, but nobody seems interested. Whoa, there's a living statue. Well, that's interesting. I guess they were just fine with the fact that I stole it. They said that it was seen, so I assumed that they'd be upset. Huh. Very strange. Alright, I'm gonna give you the bronze short sword. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. It's a bad idea, but I have an idea. I'm just curious as to how good or bad this could be. No, never mind. I need to have the shield. Never mind. It's a dumb thought. I'll just see if maybe, just maybe, if I dual wielded, it might be a good thing for me, but I don't think it would be. Alright, then over on this side we go with this. We can dual wield that way if we want. Both weapons will be less effective when you have a second blade equipped. As long as overall they're more effective. 10 to 40, and then 8 to 32. That's 18 to, I don't know, 72? This is still 10 to 40. Remember how much less effective it is. Well, we'll find out if we get in trouble. I mean, we did go around and stole from them. Anastasia's armor. Okay. Hello. Behind the counter, there's a middle-aged woman wearing a thick leather jerkin. A pair of suits of armor are displayed behind her. On the surface, they would be thrown into the trash. Down here, they are almost priceless. She nods to you, a customer. Then welcome to you. I am Anastasia, and this is my shop. We buy and sell here. Okay. I'd like to see your wares. Okay, a cloak. What does that do for me? Plus 2% to armor, leather armor, chain vest. Certain amount of weight, okay. More armor, lowers our chance to hit. But does make us more tanky. Whereas this leather gives us a 2% chance to evade attacks. It's 10% armor. If we get leather bracers, it lowers our chance to hit. That's very interesting. Bronze shield. Also lowers our chance to hit. The belt doesn't do anything. The crude leather gloves doesn't do anything. The pants doesn't. The leather pants doesn't do anything either. I met someone named Warwick. She's looking for you. She's in Fort Avernum. Really? My sister is down here? That is terrible. I was hoping she'd be able to evade the Empire's bastages. Thank you for letting me know. If you see her again, please tell her that I have brought Please tell her that I will have her brought here as soon as possible. Have you been able to get your sister yet? No, not yet. It is difficult to find someone who can bring her here with so many bandits around. Not that many caravans are going to Fort Avernum. Soon, though, we will be able to fetch her here. Alright. Well, what do you sell in the shop? I sell armor. You can buy some here if you don't have, or if you have the coins. Or you can sell some if you don't. Do you think I need armor? You'll need it if you plan to travel around down here. Don't count on getting any iron or steel armor, though. Very expensive. Hard to make down here. Leather's cheap, though. Bronze is okay. And magic, forget it. Avernum makes all of the armor we sell. Do you have any magic items down here? A few. The mages down here, such as they are, have a really tough time making magic armor, potions, and scrolls. Sure, but armor? Almost never. Who is Ephraim? My husband. He makes the weapons in the smithy next door. Ask him about Demon Slayer, she chuckles. That's all for now, thanks. Well, I mean, he didn't kill me when I stole from him. Your wife told me I should ask you about Demon Slayer? He grins wildly and points at the sword on the west wall. That is Demon Slayer. It is an impressive iron greatsword. Ooh. Well, I haven't really slain any demons with it. It's the best sword in these parts. But it's not the genuine article. What do you mean? Where's the real sword? Well, I don't know too much about it, but once a bunch of adventurers and soldiers came down here from the Empire. They were called the First Expedition. The First Expedition? Aye, they got killed off to a man and woman, and one of them, someone told me once, had this amazing demon-slaying sword. That was a while ago. Asked me if this was Demon Slayer. I told him it was. He got real angry, called me a liar. And I suppose I was. Thinks, of course, then again, he may just have been jealous of my sword. Guys are like that. Okay, I have another question. I buy a weapon. Do you have the... You're not even selling it. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Anyway, guys and gals, that's going to do it for this episode. Looks like I'll be heading back to Fort Avernum to tell Warwick about her sister being here and that she'll be brought here relatively soon. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. There's going to be a big chunk of time we spend in this town the next episode or two. And then we'll be out doing some murder death killing again. I wanted to make sure we got to do a little bit of murder death killing early on. I'll have to see how viable or useful getting bigger, heavier armor is going to be. Well, it lowers my chance to hit. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. And always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.